is Ameen. After that, there will be a short talk on the importance of the Quran by my father, Dr. Saeed Faruqi. After that, Haya will recite some verses of the Quran, and then we will finish with some dua, inshallah. And after that, we'll have our dinner. So, Ameen, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. صدق الله العظيم.
السلام عليكم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ولا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamu alaikum. We have chosen to live in this society, in this country, which definitely presents numerous challenges for our children. we as parents are not only responsible for providing them the necessities of life, but also an Islamic education and Islamic way of living. Alhamdulillah, Haya has finished reciting the Quran Kareem once. This is indeed a joyous occasion for not only the family and friends, but also the community over here. Congratulations to you all, especially Hafiz Amanullah and his family, and Sadaf and Farid for their hard, painstaking work. Indeed, this was very difficult. Contrary to what little Haya might think that she is done, this is indeed a commencement, and even greater challenge for her parents to make sure that she keeps up with reciting the Quran Kareem all her life. The Quran itself is for life. It has immense benefits, blessings and rewards for reading, memorizing and teaching of this azim book. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent humankind to this world to test him how he lives in this world and how to make use of all the divine bounties that he has provided throughout this universe. The foremost requisite for a man to pass this test is to have the correct knowledge. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided 3 ways of obtaining this knowledge. Number 1 is our 5 senses. But there are numerous things that we cannot perceive from these 5 senses alone. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with another source of knowledge, and that is our reason and intellect, and particularly tafakkur, which leads us to realize that there are things that are beyond our comprehension and physical senses. But our intellect also has its limitations. So therefore Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a third source of knowledge, and that is called the wahi, the revelation of the divine inspiration. And as we all know, the several prophets have been sent with either Sahaf or the holy book, 4 of them, and the last one was the Quran Kareem to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Even though Quran Kareem is a divine book of guidance for the entire humankind, its true benefits can be drawn by actually understanding and comprehending its message and following its directives in order to bring it into our lives. Yet mere recitation of verses is really an act of worship. For example, the Prophet ﷺ told us that simply reading Alif Lam Mim gives you 30 hasanat, or good deeds. The first source, of course, of this knowledge is the Quran Kareem. But sometimes it is difficult to understand the Quran Kareem. For example, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, which means roughly that take us to the right or straight path, the path of those on whom you have bestowed your grace. But this ayah particularly doesn't tell us who are they referring to. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals another ayah. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ نَبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ. So these are the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring in saying اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. And to understand deeper meanings of that, one has to turn to hadith, of course. So a question arises, why was the Quran Kareem revealed? It was revealed for 2 basic objectives. To remind the humankind of the realities that must form parts of one's belief, like Tawheed, the messengers of Allah, life after death, signs of Allah's omnipotence, how our behavior should be in this world. It narrates us the history of previous nations who obeyed or disobeyed and what happened to them. They were either rewarded or punished, as we all know. It reminds us of the mortal nature of this world and the eternity of the life hereafter. It also tells us the glad tidings of our paradise and if it's the other way around, the hell. It creates a sense of responsibility in the minds of those who read it.